Good afternoon. Chief Vernon Hale, Vernonhale, Galveston Police Department. And we're here today to talk about one of the things that angers cops the most, and that's when one of us tarnishes the badge. Several months ago, while conducting an unrelated narcotic investigation into 32-year-old Salvador Rivera here on this island, Galveston Police Narcotics Detectives obtained information that another Galveston officer may be playing an integral role in distribution and transportation of prescription drugs. Detectives working with FBI and DEA using various investigative techniques were able to substantiate some of those allegations and found that the officer later identified as John Rutherford may in fact be involved in these criminal activities. Detectives and agents discovered that this employee provided Rivera with protected and classified information concerning officers' locations, working assignments, patterns, etc., all to allow these criminals to work with impunity and not be captured by the honest men and women of the Galveston Police Department. In my opinion, they also put these officers' safety at risk. The Galveston Police Department has worked closely with the FBI, the DEA, the Galveston County Sheriff's Department, District Attorney's Office to bring this individual to justice. Early this morning, the FBI SWAT executed a search and arrest warrant in 5600 block of Lafitte, Galveston, Texas, bringing Rivera into custody. Simultaneously, Galveston police officers arrested John Rutherford right here at the Justice Center, one of their own. How appropriate. Rutherford's been charged with engaging organized criminal activity, misuse of official information, and tampering with physical evidence, all of which are third-degree felonies with a combined bond of $750,000. Rutherford has also been placed on administrative leave, and we have begun our parallel administrative investigation. To the community, we realize that you may feel betrayed by someone sworn to protect you. And trust me, you're not alone in that disappointment. We, Galveston police officers, are disgraced that this could have occurred. However, we, Galveston Island, should be proud of our agency. It was our officers who initiated, conducted, concluded, and arrested this officer to protect the integrity of this profession, of this badge that we earn, and the nobility of policing. The officers involved, the agents involved, all knew that cop or no cop, this individual must be brought to justice. To my officers, continue to work hard. Do what you do. This is not a reflection upon you. Show these people how much you care. Show them we will remain here to protect with respect on Galveston Island. To any future applicants, if you think you have what it takes to wear this badge with honor, we have a test coming up soon, and we ask that you come to the Galveston Police Department and give us a chance. Any questions from me?
How do you spell his last name, first of all?
I'm sorry?
The officer's name, how do you spell his last name?
Rutherford.
How long had he been on?
This individual had been on the department since July. He'd been sworn since July 2003, and he was a member of the patrol division at the time of his arrest.
Had he ever worked narcotics?
I'm not certain, sir.
And how did it work? You said prescription drugs?
I will not be talking about anything to do with the investigation itself. But yes, prescription drugs.
Tampering with evidence? And
I will not talk about anything concerning the investigation.
Tell me the kind of drugs involved then.
Prescription drugs.
Okay, which would be opiates?
Prescription drugs.
And how long do you think he was involved with this criminal activity?
I don't know how long it went back yet. That'll be part of the investigation.
How long did the investigation go on for?
Several months.
And at what, the 6500 block of Lafitte? is that
5600 Lafitte.
where- Okay, is that where he lived?
The
Or that's
drug
where-
dealer, Rivera, lived, yes.
Okay, so tell me what happened there. I know you said SWAT went in, but you were looking for whom and what?
FBI SWAT executed a search warrant at 5600 Lafitte looking for suspect Rivera, who was working apparently with this individual employee of the Galveston Police Department.
And is he being cooperative now?
I do not know that information.
How old is the officer?
I'm sorry?
How old is Officer Rutherford?
I do not have an age. Do you have an age?
Was Rivera arrested also?
Rivera was arrested by FBI SWAT during that search warrant.
And was this all due to a tip, or was it inside and you realized something was happening?
Which
How did
portion?
it unfold? How did you realize something was wrong?
We received information during our initial investigation of Rivera. I'm sorry? He's 40 years old.
Has Rutherford ever been disciplined before, as I've heard?
I don't have a discipline record here with me.
Can you go into how much money do you think was involved in the distribution of these prescription drugs?
That I do not know. I have not read the investigation, I promise you. I have only been briefed and was told that the arrest is going to be today, and we wanted to make sure we told you first thing what occurred. But I have not read the files, I promise you that.
And the charges include evidence tampering, is that correct?
Correct.
What would that involve,
Again,
generally speaking?
anything else concerning the investigation will be referred to the DA's office. It is an open criminal investigation.
Is this in any way related to the officer that was arrested on drug charges last year?
No, not that I'm aware of.
His bond was set at 700, the officer's bond was set at 750,000?
750,000 combined.
Did he appear, and was there a plea to bring it down, or?
I
Has
was
he
not
gone
at the
to
court.
yet, or had a hearing? or
I do not know, ma'am.
probable cause? No? Okay. Do you know roughly the value of the drugs, or how?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Had there been any robberies, thefts at drugstores around here that some of this prescription medication might have come from?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Are
How
there any
big
other-
of a problem is prescription medication misuse?
That I don't know, ma'am.
Is
Okay.
Rivera a gang member? Is Rivera a gang member?
I'm not aware. I'll try to find out for you.
Are there any other DPD officers under investigation right now?
That wouldn't be something I would tell you even if I did know.
So you came from Dallas, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you ever have any issues like this up there, or,
Have I ever arrested an officer for selling prescription drugs
right?
in Dallas? No, I have not, ma'am.
So it sounds like this genuinely offends you, and you want the public to still have confidence. But tell me what it does to you as an officer of the law and now the chief of police.
Again, for any officer anywhere in this country, it tarnishes this badge. For me, as a police leader, it affects many of those 6 pillars we continue to talk about in 21st century policing. But number one, being trust and legitimacy. And so what we have to do is continue to work in the public, making those deposits in the proverbial bank of trust. And that's what I'm asking my other good, hardworking officers here to do, is continue to make those deposits. Because today, there's no doubt we made a withdrawal. And so we have to continue to build on that trust and show that we are legitimate. Because when you arrest your own, it also shows that we have some accountability.
When he was taken into custody, he said, I guess he was arrested when he arrived for work this morning or during the day. Can you,
He was arrested this morning about 8 a.m., I believe.
when he showed up for work?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Was he surprised?
I don't know, ma'am. I have not talked with the officer.
For any officers, you said you worried that his actions put officers in harm's way. Was anyone harmed?
No one was
As far as
harmed.
you know?
No, but I believe people can easily be harmed when you're telling someone where I'm going to be and when, et cetera.
How bad of a problem is opioid abuse in Galveston? How would you characterize?
Well, as you know, I'm new to the island. I am CBI rather than BOI. And so I will have to learn those facts as I grow into this position.
Have you spoken to your officers privately on this, or did you say anything to them as a group?
I have not spoken to all my officers privately. I've spoken to very few.
And tell me the name of the person who was arrested first this morning again?
Salvador Rivera, 32 years old.
And were those at apartments, I assume?
I'm not certain, ma'am. It's 5,600 Lafitte. Residents.
Residents?
That it? Thank you all.
Chief, you're a man of few words.
Only an open criminal investigation.
Hello, I'm Jeff Murdoch. I'm president of Galveston Municipal Police Association. Real quick, we're deeply saddened and shocked in the arrest and allegations surrounding the arrest of this officer. If true, the actions of this officer do not echo the mission statement of the Galveston Municipal Police Association or its members. We know that in order to be effective and provide the best possible service to our citizens, there needs to be trust in our law enforcement. Without that, we are ineffective. This officer is entitled to the same due process as are all citizens. We support a full and thorough investigation of this matter, and we hope that justice will be served.
That's any questions for Mr. Ross?
Will the department be providing a picture for Mr. Rutherford? No.
Wait, on motion. On motion. Sheriff. So at the conclusion of this, when we're done, as soon as we break here, I'll be sending out the chief's statement via our normal routes for press releases, along with the motion as well. So, yep.
Josh, the administrative leave he's on, is that as far as the department can go under rules?
Correct. There's a certain procedural process that we have to follow when it comes to discipline with an officer. So, putting on administrative leave, conducting our administrative investigation, and like I said, there's legal precedent that tells us exactly how that has to be done, and that's currently being done as we speak.
Do you recall the last time an officer was arrested and charged with a felony like this?
Unfortunately, we had this incident last year with an officer also having to do with narcotics.
You don't think there's any
No.
link between the two?
No, we do not.
And who was that?
Help me out with his name. Somebody, the guy arrested last year for steroids.
Michael Andrews.
Thank you, Michael Andrews. Yes,
Okay. And he was prosecuted, he's no longer with the department?
correct.
Okay.
So how, can you talk a little bit about the narcotics problem in the area?
Sure. So prescription pills is not the problems with prescription pills is not an issue that is there's only a problem here. It's been an epidemic nationwide. There have been a lot of measures taken, both administratively, criminally, in the medical side, in order to try to curb some of this misuse and some of this abuse of prescription medication. So this is the problem that we see here is definitely not unique to this city, to this island, or this community. It's definitely seen all over, and it is still a rising problem. It's something that we're actively trying to battle and actively trying to get control of. So that it's just, it's definitely not unique to this island.
You said it's a rising problem. I mean, it's an issue.
Absolutely.
Everybody knows that.
Absolutely.
But you're trending up. Are you making more arrests for possession and distribution? Is it holding steady? Where are the numbers going?
I wouldn't be confident speaking on the numbers without numbers in front of me, but it's definitely an issue that we've been dealing with and that we continue to deal with, and I'm sure that we'll see here until we can really get a hold of it on a macro scale.
So he is on administrative leave. Is he in a jail somewhere? Did he make fines?
Correct. He is on administrative leave, and he has been remanded to the Galveston County Jail.
On $750,000.
Correct, ma'am. All right. Guys, I appreciate it. Thank you all for attending. Like I said, that statement will come out here in the next few minutes along with that motion.